Okay, now you should have it look somewhat like this, okay? Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to start rounding off the top, but you can get rid of your corners a little bit, so let's do that first. We're just going to take these corners off a tad. I'm switching knives, so don't get, some are a little sharper than others, and I didn't bring my strop with me, but make sure you have your thumb guard on and your glove on. It'll make things so much easier. Alright, we're just going to take a little bit off the corners right now. We'll do more a little bit later. This will just give us a start to round it up a little bit. Because a lot has to come off the top. So, now that you did that, what you want to do is just start going around. You have your X at the top. That's just a reference, you know. Now I did soak this with a little bit of rubbing alcohol and water in a spray bottle. My spray bottle kind of went out on me here, so I kind of poured it on. I shouldn't have done that, but I wanted to show you how to do this with the spray. Just spritz it, and you know, just start rounding off the end here and go towards the center. Alright, this is all we're doing. Okay, if you're wondering what knife I'm using a Rough Rider knife, one of my older ones. I also have this one here that people like to see. It's fairly sharp yet. I got to get back to sharpening that on my Tom's machine that I got some time ago. That's been a wonderful machine. But these projects are really nice to do in a club. You know, if you need something small to do. With them all being sold, or in the process of being sold, I still can meet, I think, in September. I am going to try to get a couple of Santa classes together, so if you are interested in that, please email me, because I will probably do the morning Santa. It's a little more complicated. It's not recommended for beginners. I would like those folks that have been carving for a little bit to have a little bit of experience with carving to do that. So if you're interested in doing the morning Santa, that will be a 2-day event. Again, we'll have it up at our mall. I'm hoping the new owners will allow us to continue meeting there, but from the sounds of it, they have a lot of plans up there, so and I'm not at liberty to say everything going on there, but I will tell you it's going to be an exciting time, I think, for town and for every place. So, but anyway, what we're going to do here is this, and really I don't know that much going on over there. I worked there for this is my 21st year there. So, you know, all good things come to an end eventually. So what I'm doing is just rounding this off more towards the center. You can see that. Alright. And this was a part-time job that I had done for a long time. I always enjoyed it. So, see how this is now? Now, we've got to make it look more like a mushroom. So what we're going to do, you're going to go from the sides here, and you're just going to scoop, do a little bit of a scooping out. Alright, just all the way around. You're just going to scoop it out. Somebody said it looked like a helmet, which it does. But by the time you paint it and everything, it looks like a mushroom. This project is so simple, and it will teach a beginner, really, how to do the stop cuts. And one thing I want to mention here, if I can, let me bring this up. When you do a stop cut, you're putting a line down, and then you're taking your knife and bringing it up to the cut. Well, we have a habit of, when we're doing a stop cut, holding our knife at an angle. You want this to be flush or to go upward. You don't want it to go down, because you don't want this hanging. Now this isn't hanging down. This has just been trimmed off over here. I'm sorry, over here. You want to cut it as straight in as possible if you can. Alright? That's just one of the little secrets to this. I will keep you folks informed of what's going on. If I decide to put a shop here at the farm, which it looks like it's pretty probable I'm going to do that eventually. Kind of forced my hand to do it. If I can't meet somewhere else, I'll put a shop up here at the farm and have my studio and carving room, and I might have a few things to sell for people that need wood to carve. You know, very minimal stuff. I'm not going to be a carving supply company. I am just basically going to have a shop for my own use and also for people that want to meet and carve together for a while. That's my hope. That's been my dream for a while, and I keep saying I'm going to do it, but with the economy and seeing if we have another job later or not will determine that. And you know, if I can find someplace nice to meet that's a little bit more centralized for all the people that are coming to my my luncheons and stuff, that might be worth going that way. So I don't know exactly everything we're going to end up doing. Okay, so I'm gonna scoop this out a little further because I'm not happy with that's not enough of a difference. So what you want to do is go straight up. Just scoop it out. Take your time. Go all the way around. Because the mushrooms have a bit of a flip on this side, see, as you can see. I did a little bit of that here, a little bit of a curvature, and that's what I'm trying to create right now. But going back, I will definitely let you folks know, I'm sorry I haven't been around a whole lot, along with that all happening and some taking care of my folks here. It's been very, very busy the last 5 months, and you know, and I've enjoyed doing this. I just haven't had the time. And I will have a couple new projects, like I said, for ornaments coming up. So maybe after this one we'll start doing some. I know it's a little early, but you're never too early for Christmas time. And you can use this for ornaments as well. Okay, so that's all that's to it, folks. You keep going around and keep rounding it. Now, if it looks a little too square from the top, you just take these corners off a little bit and make it a little deeper. And remember to put your scoop in there, and that's how you make your little mushrooms. And see, because we offset the corners, they go down a little bit. You see that? And then it goes up and it goes down again. So, and how you finish off the bottom is very simple. You take it back to the bandsaw. If you don't have a bandsaw, you can use a coping saw and saw right through the center, or with a regular hacksaw, whatever you have there. And if you cut it a little bit at an angle, you can have this thing tilting to one side or the other. I don't have it quite at an angle. It just sits, if I can show you, it kind of just sits this way. So pretty well straight up. But oh, one thing I forgot to tell you. After you have this completely done where you want to go back, and there should be an edge. Oops, wrong end. They look the same. Alright. I am okay, folks. Really, I am. Anyway, what you want to do is you want to go around with this and just trim a little piece off all the way around. Okay, just a little sliver to take that hard, sharp edge off. So I'll soften it up a little bit. Okay, and that's it. And that's how we make our little, I'm going to fuss with this, of course, a little bit more. And then when you cut this off, you just want to, I'll come back and explain how to do that. I'm running out of time. Alright, I'll be right back.